Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with the word for today. And the word for today is joy. Be full of joy in the Lord. When my brothers and sisters stand strong in the Lord, it brings me joy. Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Now, joy is a fruit of the Spirit. That means that joy is the nature of God Himself. Joy flows out of the experience of God's overwhelming, overpowering, overflowing love. Learn the secret of having joy in every circumstance, in every situation. Learn that we can do all things through Jesus because He gives us His strength. Learn that in Him we live and move and have our being. Learn that we can run to Him and be safe. Learn that out of His riches He supplies us with everything we need. Learn that being in Jesus is a life, is the life that is full of joy. Learn that joy is a heart attitude that flows out of my love relationship with Jesus. Learn that joy is not affected by negative circumstances. Learn that joy overcomes negative thinking, negative feeling, and negative circumstances. Learn that God is great, that God has great strength, that God is powerful, that God loves us, that we are the apple of His eye, that we are His precious children, that He gives us the strength of His character and nature so that we can have joy in every situation. Now think about Jesus, who for the joy that was set before Him endured the cross. Now realize that there's nothing we will ever face that is worse than what Jesus faced at the cross, and yet He endured the cross because of the joy set before Him. Now I'm not being foolish. I'm not saying that it's joyful to be crucified, but even as He was being crucified, Jesus saw the joy in it. And the funny thing about the joy that He saw was that it was you and me in right relationship with Him. That was the joy that He saw. Now think about the pain of childbirth and the joy that overwhelms it in the birth of a child. I am convinced that there is nothing, that there is no one, that there is no power, that there is no circumstance that can separate us from the love of God. Therefore, I am convinced that there is nothing, there is no one, there is no power, there is no circumstance that can separate us from the joy of the Lord, which is our strength. And that the natural response of experiencing the love of God, even in circumstances, especially in circumstances, is joy. The more love of God we experience, the more joy we experience, regardless of the circumstance. Now, joy is an attitude of the heart. And if we perceive everything in life with the attitude of joy, well, that changes everything, doesn't it? And that's why I say if there's no joy in it, there's no God in it. The word for today is joy. And I mean joy unspeakable. Get out there and have a heart attitude of joy today. God bless. Check in tomorrow.